Okay, let's start the program. Okay, so welcome to the Clear the Mist mentorship program. This is our club first time hosting this program. It's a truly experimental program, so it started with very little people. We have around seven mentors and 20 mentees. So we're gonna start it right now. Yeah. So oops, where's the slide doesn't work? Okay, here we go. Yeah, so the agenda for today, basically, I will introduce you to this, and then I'll introduce the program. We're going to have a small talk about the university learning and research, and then about career planning. At the end, we're going to have the mentors to meet the mentees. By the way, I'm Jack. I'm the professor at UTMIS. Yeah, if you've been to the AGM already, like, sorry, in fall 2022, you might have seen me talking. Yeah, if this is first time I meet you guys, nice to meet you. Yeah. Yeah. So in case you have never been part of UTMIS before, this is a brief introduction of the club. We stand for University of Toronto Machine Intelligence Student Team, and we basically build a community for machine learning enthusiasts. And I guess if you are here, you like machine learning or you want to learn about it. So what we do, we normally provide hands-on opportunity for machine learning, including workshops and also projects, also academic groups. Yeah, and our mission is to clear the myth for machine intelligence. So following those guidelines, we decided to do our mentorship program. And yeah, so why mentorship program? There's a few reasons we do this. The first part is when we did our mentor recruitment, we conducted a survey, and there is 101 people who applied for our positions, even though we only have like 50-ish position opens. And as a club, our mission is to provide equal opportunity to people who are interested in machine learning. And because of that, we really want to increase our scale of operations and also give first and second year people who are very enthusiastic about this area a chance, right? So as you can see here, more than like 65% are first and second years, and yeah. We also asked you a few questions. One of them is why were you interested in joining UTMIS? And more than 91% of you says you want to collaborate and are also good at network with the peers. And around 63% of you say that you want a mentorship program. So because of that, we decided to do the mentorship program. And we hope through this mentorship program, both mentors and mentees can have a good connections, and it can take away a lot from here. Yeah. So here are the objectives, right? The first one definitely is networking, build a relationship with like-minded peers. Research, research is a big part for ML, and our mentors are really good with research. Also industry, many of you want to go to industry, and we have mentors that are kind of offers from Amazon, Qualcomm, those kind of industry kinds. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so here's the program timeline, a rough timeline. So today is the kickoff event, February 17th. And over the next 2 months, February and March, we're gonna have some peer mentorship and group sessions, bi-weekly, most likely, where the mentors and mentees are gonna meet for a brief chat. As the club, we're gonna help you, especially for the mentees who have done this the first time. I will help you to provide you a guidance on what kind of question you want to ask, and also how you want to build a connection with the mentors. We also gonna have 2 workshops tailored around industry and research. And at the end, you're gonna have a closing ceremony at April. Yes, and now I'm gonna give it to our VP academic to talk about the rest.
All right, thank you, Jack. My name is Daryl. I'm this year's VP of Academics. I'll just speak over through some of the overviews and the concepts we'll be covering throughout this program. Okay, so I'll be talking about some of the concepts you will gain over this mentorship program. So the 2 primary focuses of this program is just like to introduce you to academia and like talk about the research opportunities you might have as an undergrad. Yeah, the other one is just to talk about industry and professional growth. Just like basically how to find a job. For research, why do you want to do research? Here are like a couple of my thoughts with regards to research. The first one could be just like to find your interest, whether you want to deal with all those challenging and open-ended problems or not. Because research is really just like you're trying to find your own way out, and then to find like solutions to those problems that you solve yet. The other one is maybe you can explore your path to the academia and to figure out if you want to do grad school afterwards or not. And also having a research experience or like a couple of research experience during your undergrad is really helpful if you're applying to grad school, especially if you have like a publication that will be like a huge plus. So the last thing is just like I want to do something to impact the world, and if you are like in research, you can develop your research skills such as like literature review and all those cool stuff. And also you might get a chance to impact the world to just like contribute something new to your field. So is it hard for undergrads to find a research? Well, of course it is, especially for an undergrad. You have to pick a lot of skills as a research, but it's okay. We have all the mentors here to help you out. So if you have questions, you can just like come up to your mentor, and then they're always there to help. Also at UOP, we have a lot of great resources and opportunities. We have like scholarships, fundings, and also a lot of the professors are really friendly towards undergraduate students, so they might just accept you, and they also will distribute application information. So just like make sure you check your check your emails and forecasts. Also we have like the mentors here to help you throughout the application processes, so you're not alone here. Also there's some like several general tips. If you want to apply to research positions, just like start early. And also like you can read through professors' works to make sure that your networking is like easier, and to make sure your interests and skills are like aligned with the professor. So it's like easier for you to approach them. And also take relevant courses if you can, especially APS 360. I know it's offered over the summer. So if you're like first year or second year, you can just take it over the summer. It's going to be easier for you if you're like applying to machine learning research positions. Also the third one is like high GPA, definitely it's gonna help. Because I know for a lot of labs, their like hard threshold is 3.5. So just make sure you're also like focusing on school during the semester and try to like bump up your GPA. So usually professors are like super busy. So once you submitted an application or like a scholarship or like a funding application, just make sure you're like frequently checking in with them and following up on your application, because they might just like forget about you. So for this program, there are like several potential topics that we will be covering in the future that I feel like might be of interest of most of you. So one of them is like some resources for research opportunities. You can just go to your faculty page and then go over the professor's websites and their bio, and then cold email them. I think our mentors are here to help you if you want to like formulate a well email to approach to the professors. Also, just check your email and forecasts, just like I have mentioned before, because some of the faculty members, they might post some research opportunities there. Honestly, I personally also have been receiving several I don't know, like recruitment postings from some of the labs. So just like make sure you check those emails. Also, we have some connections and resources with the Vector Institute. I think our VP engineering has like some personal connections with them. So if you are interested in networking with people from Vector Institute, you can just go to Steven, which is our VP engineering. We also have like work study program at UOP, so they might post some research positions there, so you can also check that out. Another main part of applying to research is scholarships and fundings. So I know like applications to fundings such as ASVAB, NSERC, and UTA is like open recently. If you don't have experience applying, you can just ask for mentors, because almost all of the mentors, they have like experience with applying or like being accepted by one of those awards. So yeah, they're like the right person to ask if you have questions and doubts. Also, there are like several non-engineering scholarships or awards such as the DSI SUDS research program. I think it's for ArtSci. If you're from ArtSci, you can also just like check that out. Also like I'm not like super sure what the ROP is, but we have like a bunch of ArtSci mentors, so they can explain that well to you. Okay, the second main focus, as I have mentioned, is your career development and professional growth. So there are like also several topics we'll be covering throughout the program. The first one is how to do job hunting and some of the resources it might be useful for you to looking at if you are looking for PY or ASEC, which will be mostly at the beginning of your third year. So all of your mentors, they have like some experience and good advice on how to get referrals, how to succeed at networking sessions. And also there are like some useful resources and websites such as the CSM or CC portal for you to apply to jobs, and also the CL Index. And also the mentors are also happy to help with you how to build your LinkedIn profile, and also just like do job hunting on one of your dream company's website. We are also gonna host a workshop maybe on building your resume and CV, which is gonna be really helpful for your professional development. If you're looking for a job or like a PY position or like ASEC position after your third year. We'll also be covering how to succeed your interviews, whether it's technical or behavioral, and how to develop relevant skills like soft skills or technical skills. So yeah, basically that's everything you will probably gain from our mentorship program. And let's meet our mentors. Jack, are you gonna introduce?
Yeah, so I'm actually on the mentor. I'm Einstein Machine Intelligence 2T4 plus PEY. So I'm gonna do my PEY at Tinstone, which is a machine learning hardware company. Think about like NVIDIA, but like they built the acceleration device just for machine learning. I did my summer research at the VC department in the past 2 years at a few publications. Yeah, I'm happy to talk about research, industry, also like applying jobs. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh yeah, I was going to introduce Art, because Art is the other contestant, but he couldn't make it today, unfortunately. He's 2T2 machine intelligence. So his upcoming full-time SRE at Amazon, and his specialties is in AI. Sorry, not AI. Sorry, his specialties in machine learning infrastructure and also machine learning backend. So if you have any question related to those, Ash is a really good person to ask.
Thank you, Jack and Marsh. Vicky, do you want to introduce yourself? My name is Vicky. This is my master's. Steven.
I'm probably the youngest out of all the mentors. My second year currently. Have some research experience, I would say, and make division, building and structure. I've been working with content in your science lab from Scarborough for 2 years. Yeah, happy to talk about anything about the hobby, like soccer, soccer. I like to show.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Charles. As you can see, my picture is up there. It actually is quite visible.
You're wearing the same color.
Anyway, so as you can read up there, yes, I will be doing a 4-month internship at Qualcomm starting this May, and then I'll be going to work for my PEY starting September. I've also been doing research in computer vision for like medical applications as part of recently my abstract got accepted to a conference in Germany, so I'll be heading to Munich this summer as well. So if you have any questions about research, or industry, or getting a job, or I don't know, anything about that, just feel free to ask me.
Hello, my name is Shirley. I am currently doing my master's in computer science. My supervisor is Sonia Fiddler. I do research in computer vision. I also did my undergrad at UT in computer science and data science. So I'm a technical writer right now. I also did like a 4-month internship at Vector. That was a time, I guess, like I don't know that much about industry, but I can give some bit of advice about research, I guess. And also I can show you the interior of Vector. I don't think a lot of these other people can do at least.
All right, thanks a lot, Shirley. That's not here, so Jack is really going to cover her part.
Hello everyone, I'm Lisa. I'm a 4th-year comp sci specialist at U of T. I'm a project director and also an advisor at ETMIS. So my expertise is in machine learning, also finance, natural language processing. I've been a quant trading intern before, and if you have any questions about like quant and also machine learning in finance, also you can ask me. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, I think now is the time for you to have a chat with your mentor, but just to make it more fun and encourage more conversation, you don't know who your mentor is, but your mentor know all their mentees. So you're gonna talk to a bunch of different mentors to try to figure out who your mentor is. So yeah, and for the mentors, please just like talk to your mentees or just like stand there and try to wait for your mentees to come for you. All right, just feel free to move around the room and then try to find your mentors. Oh, you can just like casually talk to people you're like. I'm sorry, we don't have stats. Also, if you don't have a name tag, just take one. Yeah, we have about like 30 minutes. Just like feel free to move around the room and then like talk to whoever you want to talk to.
Right.